who is your all-time starting five?
Ooh, past, present. Okay, I gotta have Coach Staley as my PG. Let me have like Diana Taurasi at my two.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, hey, Dave. It sure is. Thanks, David. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nurkic.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Now Sacramento's starting five. Rudy Gay is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Nunn in at the one spot. And for the Lakers, Lonzo Ball out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Porzingis. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Conference rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Ball kicks to Porzingis. Lets it go from 14. Here's Allen. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Nunn. He's covered by Ball. Here's Nurkic, and it's sent back by Allen. Now, here's Ball. The feed to Allen. Nurkic with the block.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Passes it to Nurkic. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart, on the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
And he's good on the second.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Leonard against Wiggins. Back to Beal. All alone. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Beal. With the teardrop, Nurkic with the block. Here's Gay, and he banks in the layup.
Gay's athleticism makes him devastating on the drive.
And here are the Lakers. It's a three-point game. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
Outside, Beal. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound by Nurkic. Kings leading now by 4. That's tipped. Beal gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. We're talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
Ball no good. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Hart the pass to Nurkic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Pass to Leonard. Over Wiggins. And Leonard gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. Start toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Nuggets. Pass to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Beal. Nurkic. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Here's Nunn. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Stolen by Zubac. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Kings leading. Hart the pass to Gay. Sacramento moving it around. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Outside Leonard. Allen kicks to Beal. Back to Allen. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
But I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Stolen by Zubac. Left side, Beal. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Kicks it to Nurkic. Passes it to Gay. He hits it from 9. Gay's got 8.
The high release point of Gay's shot really helps him. I mean, he does a nice job of getting that shot off over good defense.
Here's Beal. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wiggins finds Gay. Count the basket. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
They get it back. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Scotty's checked in for Allen. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Beal. And George Hills subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Augustine dishes to Nurkic. Hill against Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. Off target with his 3.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And give it up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court. You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the King. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Hill passes to Bogdanovic. Zubac kicks to Bogdanovic. Poked away. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Scott the pass to Bogdanovic. Over Exum. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Augustine. Softly drops in the floater. Augustine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Augustine really sizes up these floaters perfectly, Kevin. Makes it hard for the defense to get a hand up on time.
Outside Bogdanovic. And it's Bogdanovic again missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Sacramento with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Holmes throws it down.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Leonard inside, headed by Augustine. And that one's good. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Augustine looking around. The pass to Nurkic. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Bogdanovic. Right side Hill. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Scott. Then there's Hill, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. Hill against Augustine. Here's Leonard, knocked away. Shamet with the steal. And here's Porter. 9-point game his last outing. Leonard with the steal. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Shamet with it. No points in the game yet for him. Just 3 to shoot. And yes, it's good. And the Kings lead by 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Bogdanovich. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the King. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shamet on the wing. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Exum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Beals checked in for Scott, and a change for Sacramento. Rudy Gay's checked in for Porter. GA drafted after only playing 3 games at the University of Missouri. A lot of people probably hadn't seen Michael Porter Jr. play basketball. But with that in mind, describe his game for us now.
Kevin, at 6'10", he's a fluid athlete with tremendous shot-making ability. He grew up one of 7 kids, homeschooled. They all played ball. He's had a basketball in his hands from a very young age, and you can see it in his approach. Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jared Allen comes in for Bogdanovich. And Ball subbed in for George Hill. Gay can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the zone. Oh, that was terrific!
Good.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-3 run. Now Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Allen's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
You know, over the years, Gay has added a lot of different wrinkles to his offensive game. He's really now a very versatile scorer.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded.
Tell you what, say what you will about Gay and his defense, but he's working at it. Tireless effort.
Here's Nunn. The shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Ball. Sacramento grabs the miss. Wiggins outside. Ball with the rebound. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Leonard. Got a piece of it. Leonard against Wiggins. Pass to Nunn. Passes it to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Gay. He's covered by Beal. And it's shot clock violation by Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Lakers trail. Now here's Beal. A 35-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Since entering the league, Wiggins has tried to tighten up his handle. Pays off there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the pass to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Here's Nunn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Gay outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
A 3 from Leonard. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Gay passes to Nunn. Back to Gay. Shoots from 14. Good as the jump shot falls. Gay's got 16.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
And it's Leonard missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Kings. Nurkic is checked in. Free throw good. Wiggins.
You know, there's no question the talent is there for Wiggins. It's obvious. But can he take that next leap forward and become a superstar? He may be destined to be a good second star on the team and maybe not the leading guy.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Shot to stop the run. Ball with the bucket.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
Pass to Nurkic. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Beal. Up and in on the layup. Now just a three-point Kings lead.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Higgins outside. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Gay misses. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ball. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
None passes to Gay. Over Porzingis. Gay misses.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Lets a floater go, and the dunk by Zubac.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
The Kings trailing. Here's Nunn. Passes to Hart. Nurkic with it. To the middle. Here's Gay. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Timeout called by the Kings.
You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family is basketball. His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played professionally for over a decade, and the first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Porzingis. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Leonard, and it's Hill in for Lonzo Ball.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Nurkic trying to get open. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And Clark Porzingis' older brother. He used to make him highlight reels of NBA stars.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain one more year to develop, and good for him.
Now the pass to Beal. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Beal shooting. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Lakers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The Kings trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porter outside. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Beal kicks to Hill. Back to Beal. Zubac the pass to Beal. Back to Zubac. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And it falls over the rim and in. Wiggins has got 7 points for the quarter.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 16 points, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he... That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Hart. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Nunn in at the point. Wiggins passes to Nunn. The dish now to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The lead is 2. Pass to Allen. And here's Porzingis. The tray drills the three-pointer. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
You know, a big factor in today's modern NBA is the three-point shot and the way that spaces the floor. Porzingis' range, a key element for his team spacing.
Here's Nurkic. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the inside. Nunn. Nice D from Porzingis.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Beal from long range. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Gay. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Pass to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He doesn't get the second one. Look, we've talked about footwork, but a player's hands, how he catches, how he passes, the use of his hands are huge. And there are a couple guys out there that are great at that.
Kawhi Leonard has got some mitts unlike any other in the league. I mean, he's not that tall. He's long-armed, and his hands are humongous. That ball looks like a tennis ball in his hands. Not only are they big, they're good. He's active with them on defense, and he's very strong in how he handles the ball offensively. You know, I think about a guy in terms of maybe not size, but really good hands. Jokic, his hands are phenomenal.
Here's Nunn. Here's Nurkic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket
Shot's
anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Shot's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside Beal. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's Wiggins missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. The Kings trail by 4. Nunn passes to Hart. Inside, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here is Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bradley Beal? A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 16th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league. A tireless worker on the offensive end, and it's no wonder he's top 20 in points. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Landry Shamet comes in for Wiggins. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Beal dishes the ball. Back to Beal. To the paint, as Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Shamet with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Allen with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 6th assist on the night.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Nunn. Down low, Holmes. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Leonard. And another basket for the Lakers. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Knocks it loose. And finished off by Leonard.
Hey, you got to give Ball credit, Kevin. I mean, he's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
The Kings trail by 9. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself, but everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Mark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Here's Gay, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Fifth best, the Kings.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Lakers.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Here's Beal. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Gay's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Exum, he's checked in for the Kings. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 7th assist in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Pass to Holmes. He kicks it to Augustine. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's Beal on the wing. And here's Hill for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now Porter. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. On the clock. Augustine from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Augustine's got 9.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Outside, Beal. Shoots over Shamet. And that one hits back iron. The Kings trail by 10. Porter kicks to Augustine. Fires for 3. Here's Holmes. An easy 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
High post, Zubats. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Outside, Porter. And he gets the bucket.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Hill against Augustine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And looking at their ranking in points off turnovers, numero uno. And that's how you demoralize an opponent. Make them pay for every mistake.
And he makes the first. Porzingis, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Then for the Kings, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Landry Shamet. Feeds to Augustine. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Augustine's got 5 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 7. Beal deciding where to go with it. Outside, Porzingis. Over Exum. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
They get it back. Nurkic can't cash in from close range.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Hill passes to Beal. It's hauled in by the Kings. The pass to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms, Kevin, of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Back to Beal. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Beal's got 24 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Porter. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Nurkic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. You can't have it.
For Los Angeles, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And the first one drops.
And Hill is really kind of a nice, subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
The Kings trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Augustine kicks to Nurkic. Now here is Augustine. Over Hill. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Hill in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Outside, Porzingis. But they get it back. And the Lakers get it back. Hill kicks to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, the Lakers no good. The Kings trail by 7. Wiggins dishes to Porter. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle, here's Beal. Good, the assist goes to Hill. That's now 26 points for Bradley Beal.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Passes to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Beal. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. He misses the free throw. The Kings making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hill left side. Count it from 12.
And, you know, when Hill is working the pick and roll, he's got a lot of different ways that he can hurt you. He's very talented, and he's also a good decision maker, and that makes it problematic for the defense.
Back to Gay. To the paint. Here's Nurkic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nurkic has got 11 in the second half. Los Angeles leading by 9. And here is Ball. Inside. Allen surveying the D. There's the pass to Porzingis. Lock at 6. They get a hand on it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Nunn passes to Hart. Nurkic kicks to Gay. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Nunn. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. Outside, Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Ball. Pass to Hill. From past the arc. And the Lakers get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, that's not an easy assignment, as Porzingis showed there. He's a lot to handle.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Pass to Allen. Lakers passing it around. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Passes it to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Wiggins outside. Baseline jumper. That shot off the mark. 80 that time from Leonard.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So he gets them both. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
The Kings trail by 9. Here's Nunn. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Kings. Lakers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. And the pass to Nunn. Here's Hart. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Zubac. Again, the miss by the Kings. Los Angeles leading by 9. The feed now to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Nurkic in a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offensive rebound and finished off by Nurkic.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Ball, the bounce pass. And here's Leonard from 3. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hart. Now Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Good on the shot. Hill's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. Really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Nurkic kicks to Hart. Nurkic, the pass to Hart. Sacramento needs to get off a shot, and Nurkic gets it to go.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Second free throw, no good. To the wing right side. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Here's Nunn. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Hart. Off the left rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Beal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Nunn. Down low, Nurkic. The jump hook, and it goes down 2 points. Nurkic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Wiggins against Ball. Porzingis passes to Bates Diop. Here's Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Porzingis. Count it. Good.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Nunn passes to Wiggins. Knocked loose. And Ball comes to help. Gay left side. Good. Nice job down low. Gay's got 26.
And, you know, really nothing you can do there. Sometimes Gay makes tough contested shots look easy.
Now, here's Ball. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the Kings pushing it up now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
So skilled at slashing towards the hoop. When Gay goes strong, he's hard to contain.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Rudy Gay hits them both.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 13. Nunn passes to Nurkic. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. 1:19 left in the fourth. Here's Nunn. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Leonard.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Smith the pass to Gay. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And here is Ball. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.